I read something the other day on Twitter that got me thinking a little bit. Bayer Leverkusen has been unbeaten in 41 consecutive games. Two reasons why the number 41 is quite a significant number. One, Dirk Nowitzki, who is considered one of, if not the greatest German basketball player of all time, wore that number. And secondly, Declan Rice wore number 41, and it's got some meaning at West Ham. So, could West Ham avoid making that 42 games? I hope so. And in a real frame of mind where everything goes perfectly well, not that it really ever happens, I can dream that West Ham beats Bayer Leverkusen. And it's going to be even more difficult to do that because of the news that's come out about the team. Jarrod Bowen is not going to be playing because of an injury he picked up in the game against Wolves. He's not been declared fit for this game. Edson Alvarez is suspended, and it's been reported today, on Wednesday, that Calvin Phillips will not make the trip because of an injury. So, 140 grand a week just to be injured and crap. Genius, isn't it? But anyway, not here to have a pop at Calvin Phillips. That is not the purpose of this video. I'm here to talk about Bayer Leverkusen's season so far and why it's obviously so widely publicised in the footballing world. What Xabi Alonso has done at Bayer Leverkusen is an incredible and rare achievement. To go this long in a season without losing a game is an absolutely fantastic thing, and he and his players definitely deserve a lot of credit. Alonso is establishing himself as one of the most promising young head coaches in European football. He was rumoured to be linked with jobs such as Real Madrid and Liverpool because of the success that he's endured this season. Moreover, he has gone on to declare that he is staying at Leverkusen for one more season and that he will not be taking the Liverpool job this summer. And obviously he was going to be linked with that job because he's considered a legend of the club, one of their best players in the 2000s. Alonso has a team that just absolutely floods with young, strong, intelligent and tactically hard-working players. And who helped to build this team, I wonder? Well, it was no other than West Ham's own technical director, Tim Steidten. This is where we can play a really big trump card. Steidten already knows these players. He helped to sign some of them for Leverkusen. And he's familiar with the structure of the club, both on and off the field. That's how he can help David Moyes out. They must have had conversations about the club in order to give West Ham a best chance of taking an advantage in the game, if you could really call it that. Leverkusen's team has some amazing players like Grimaldo, Frimpong, Hinchapi, Xhaka's playing really well for them, Boniface, who else do they have? Schick, Wirtz, obviously. Got to mention Florian Wirtz, one of the best young players in the world right now. Boniface is someone I would have taken at West Ham last season. I think he's got a bit of a bad injury record, though, from what I've been told. Radecki, I think that's how you pronounce his name there, Finnish goalkeeper, who was a long-serving goalkeeper for Leverkusen. Just so many good players in that team. And there's going to be a huge ice range slapped on all of them in the summer. Leverkusen's quite comfortably clear at the top of the Bundesliga as well. It's overtaken Bayern Munich and got a really good advantage going forward into the winter of the season. And it looks set to win the Bundesliga title. That's going to be Alonso's first league title win as a professional manager. And that's going to be getting him more and more attention, obviously. How do we break down this Leverkusen team? Well, it likes to build up from the back, as we've seen, and it likes to have high-functioning wingers and fullbacks. His fullbacks are particularly known for scoring goals at quite a regular rate. Grimaldo certainly has. I think he's got above 7 goals this season already. And that's not bad for a defender. Alonso likes his players to just move constantly. He wants them always moving on and off the ball and getting into loads of positions to move the ball freely and effectively. And that's how the production rates increased under him. West Ham's going to have to put out the dirtiest, most brutal low block ever to try and stop this team. And that is why I'm nervous. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I will, and I'll be honest with you, I will take losing by the maximum of 1 goal because it still gives us a chance. If we get battered like 3-0, it's done. I can't see us coming back. So it's got to limit the damage as much as we can in this game. And that's going to be the key to winning. I'm excited. I do dread to think what might happen. But hey-ho. As long as we can get through this and put in 110%, I won't complain.